All right.
Niggas know the fucking vibes. We outside. Here with my boy Jack.
Yes, sir.
Fresh home.
The Island Boys are in deep trouble. Word on the street is they just broke into 6ix9ine's place and scared his mom while taking off with everything valuable. This story is wild, and the internet can't stop talking about it. Leaked clips just dropped, and what's being said in those videos is straight up shocking. Yo, what's good, fam? The drama just hit a new level and everyone's losing their minds. There's fresh talk about a so-called home invasion at 6ix9ine's mansion, and what's surfacing might flip the whole story upside down. This isn't just another rumor. The footage that's floating around is said to show something way deeper than anyone expected. Now check this out. Remember that story about 6ix9ine's Florida spot? The reports say a group rolled up while he was out filming with that YouTuber Jack Doherty. People are saying the crew pulled up like they owned the place, went through the whole mansion, and made off with jewelry, designer gear, and even some car keys. His mom was there and had a major scare, man. That's beyond messed up. It's crazy how fast this situation blew up. The whole online scene is going nuts trying to figure out what's real and what's fake. That's the version everyone thought they knew. But now, things just got flipped on their head. New leaked footage just dropped, and it's changing the whole story in a big way. The timing of this entire situation feels way too perfect, almost like someone planned it down to the second. 6ix9ine was live on stream with Jack Doherty. Yeah, the same Jack who just got out recently. And whoever pulled this off was clearly watching that stream in real time. They knew exactly when he left the crib, when security rolled with him, and when his mom was left alone. That's not random. That's straight up calculated. This is some serious setup type behavior, like they were tracking every move through the screen. But here's where it goes totally off the rails. TMZ just dropped what they claim is footage from inside the mansion during the break-in, and social media detectives are losing it. People online have been going full-on investigator mode, pausing every single second of that clip, trying to spot faces, voices, anything. And what they caught? It's wild. You can actually hear one of the people in the clip calling another one Red. Now, if you've been around the internet for a minute, that name rings a bell. Red is one of the Island Boys, Kodiak Red, the same dude who went viral with his brother for their wild hair and non-stop drama. Fans instantly connected the dots and started digging deep, comparing voices, tattoos, and every little detail. People online are going full detective mode right now. They're breaking down everything, how the people in that clip walk, talk, move, even how they hold themselves, and the internet saying the mannerisms line up perfectly with the Island Boys. Fans are treating this like some kind of real-life crime show, doing side-by-side comparisons that look straight out of CSI. So here's how it breaks down. The first big clue, the walk. One of the figures in that leaked clip has this same signature stride, a kind of confident swagger and shoulder roll that fans instantly recognized from the Island Boys' music videos and wild social media clips. They're comparing how they tilt their heads, how they move their hands when they talk, even the rhythm in their steps. It's honestly wild how deep this online investigation's gone. These internet detectives are pulling up everything. Old TikToks, Instagram lives, even random street footage of the Island Boys walking around Miami and putting it side by side with the leaked footage. They're slowing it down frame by frame, analyzing every angle like professionals. People are saying the figure that fans think looks like Kodiak Red even has that same lean to the left when he walks, with that distinct arm swing that everyone knows. Then comes the voice breakdown. Even though the people in the clip tried to change their tone, social media users are claiming they can still hear those signature Florida accents. The same pronunciation, same flow, same vibe. The slang, the tone, even the way the voices hit certain words, it's all lining up. One online investigator even ran the leaked clip through voice matching software and claimed it came back with a 78% similarity to Kodiak Red's voice from his old interviews. That's wild. But here's where things really start clicking. The possible motive. The Island Boys, Frankie and Alex Vegas, haven't been living that viral dream life lately. Word around the internet is that their money flow slowed down heavy. Back when they first blew up, their fame was nonstop, deals, shows, appearances, but that spotlight faded fast. Their music didn't hit the way they hoped, their social media views dropped off, and it sounds like their bank accounts followed. Fans online are saying things haven't been looking too good financially, and now everyone's wondering if that pressure might have pushed them into some bad decisions. Think about it. These guys went from being everywhere, pulling in huge checks for appearances, to barely getting booked for a few small gigs. The shift has been crazy. They used to make tens of thousands per appearance, but now reports say they're lucky to grab, a few thousand for a club spot. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine's still out here living large, posting flashy rides, handing out expensive gifts, and keeping that luxury lifestyle rolling. The contrast between them is huge, and that's got fans speculating that jealousy or frustration could have played a role. On top of that, there's talk they've been tangled in a few legal issues that drained even more of their cash. Court bills, lawyer payments, and a pile of settlements have drained whatever savings the Island Boys might have had left. On top of that, their management reportedly dropped them after a string of messy controversies, leaving them without solid direction or stable income. With the fame fading and bills stacking up, you can see how jealousy and desperation might have crept in, especially when they're watching someone else living like royalty. 6ix9ine's been plastering his luxury lifestyle all over social media, showing off that Florida mansion, his fancy rides, diamond chains, and stacks of cash. He even surprised his mom with a Lamborghini and a bag full of money for her birthday. For two guys rumored to be struggling, seeing that kind of flex every day must sting hard. People online are saying that could easily spark some serious resentment. That's a motive right there. But what really hit people's hearts is what reportedly happened to 6ix9ine's mom. She's around 60, doesn't speak much English, goes to church every week, and from what fans know, she just tries to stay out of all the drama. According to what's being said, she ended up right in the middle of this terrifying situation. The leaked clips supposedly show masked people outside the home while the place was being turned upside down, and viewers online are horrified imagining how scared she must have been. This isn't just some celebrity gossip anymore. It's personal. 6ix9ine even mentioned before that people once tried to mess with his mom while she was just walking her dog. What's really heartbreaking about the leaked clips is seeing this poor woman's hands trembling as she's being kept outside. You can feel the fear through the screen. She clearly looks terrified and confused, probably not even understanding what's going on or why it's happening. The way those people treated her like she didn't matter has the whole internet upset. That's somebody's mother, somebody's grandmother, a woman who never asked for any of this chaos. And barely anyone is talking about what that kind of fear does to a person. The emotional toll on 6ix9ine's mom has to be unreal. This isn't even the first time she's been caught up in something scary because of his flashy lifestyle. Remember when it was reported that someone tried to mess with her while she was just out walking her dog? Imagine being an older woman trying to live a normal life and having to look over your shoulder like that. Now, after this home break-in, it's clear she's been through enough. What's wild is how easily people seem to have figured out 6ix9ine's exact location. He's been posting nonstop from his mansion, showing every room, every luxury car, even giving full tours for YouTubers like Trap Laura Ross and Bubba 100. TMZ already exposed his address months ago, and then when officials raided his place earlier this year, that location became public all over again. It's like he's been putting a spotlight on his own house. Those tours he gave basically turned into a how-to guide for anyone wanting to scope the place. In the videos, you can see the garages, the home studio, even what looks like blind spots around the property. And Trap Laura Ross, he literally pulled up in a bright green Lamborghini and filmed the outside of the whole house. That footage is still up for everyone to watch. 6ix9ine's even been bragging on live streams, saying things like, "I go everywhere by myself. The streets is a lie." But now people are saying all that confidence might have backfired big time. He kept saying, "They're not gangsters," but look how that turned out. While 6ix9ine was busy trying to prove how untouchable he is, his mom was reportedly being terrified in her own house. That's beyond tragic. Meanwhile, the online investigation that fans are running has turned into something out of a detective show. People are zooming in on every detail, how the figures in the leaked clip walk, how tall they look, even how they move their hands, and matching all that to the Island Boys' physical traits. These fans aren't just guessing either. They're breaking it down with serious precision. One viral Twitter thread even shows side-by-side comparisons of the Island Boys' stances from music videos next to stills from the leaked footage. And honestly, the similarities are hard to ignore. The way they tilt their heads, the way they move when they talk, even the way their shoulders shift, it all seems eerily familiar. But what's really blowing up right now is what people are calling the jewelry clue. In the footage, one of the figures appears to be rocking a chain that looks exactly like the custom piece Kodiak Red was seen wearing on Instagram not long ago. Fans say it's got the same unique design and engravings that would be almost impossible to copy perfectly. You can even see part of it peeking out from under the hoodie in the video, and when you line it up with Kodiak's old pics, the match looks spot on. And here's another twist. Both Island Boys suddenly went totally silent on social media right after the night of the break-in. That's super weird, considering they normally post nonstop. Videos, selfies, stories, you name it. Their last posts before going dark were tagged in Miami, which, guess what, is only about an hour away from 6ix9ine's Palm Beach mansion. The getaway car might just be another clue in this wild mystery. Witnesses said they saw a white sedan speeding off from the scene, and now fans are digging up old Instagram stories showing the Island Boys cruising around in a similar white ride just days before it all went down. The plates in the clips aren't clear, but the make and model look almost identical, and that's got social media going crazy with comparisons. Now, let's be real. Nothing's officially confirmed yet, but the internet's case against them is looking stacked. Between the voice in the clip calling out red, the identical walk and body language, the timing, the matching jewelry, and the sudden silence on their socials, everything's lining up in a way that's hard to ignore. Fans are saying it's like all the puzzle pieces are snapping into place, and it's starting to form a very clear picture. But here's the twist that's really got people talking. 6ix9ine's current situation doesn't even allow him to properly protect himself. He's said in interviews that he can't have official security with weapons because of his legal conditions. So while he's living large, showing off his mansion, fast cars, and stacks of cash online, he's basically making himself a target without being able to defend his space the way most celebrities do. Those legal restrictions are strict too. Being under supervised release means he's got to follow certain rules, getting permission before specific activities, avoiding certain people, and dealing with tight limits on who can provide him with security. So, even with all that fame and money, he's boxed in when it comes to protecting himself and his family. This whole situation puts 6ix9ine in a dangerous spot. He's out there flashing wealth and living large, but he can't take the kind of security steps most celebs would. That mix of fame, money, and exposure makes him an easy target, and sadly, his family's the one paying the price. His mom has now faced two terrifying situations. First, when someone reportedly tried to mess with her while she was just walking her dog, and now this home break-in. It's heartbreaking that a woman who seems to just want peace keeps getting caught up in the fallout of her son's lifestyle. And if what people are saying online turns out to be true, if the Island Boys were really involved, that makes it even sadder. These guys once had their own fame, their own spotlight, and could have turned it into something real. Instead, they're now being linked to something that's got the whole internet shaking its head. Fans are calling it one of the biggest downfalls ever. From viral sensations to being accused of scaring an innocent elderly woman for a few quick bucks. That's a wild and tragic fall from grace. Right now, reports say the leaked footage is being reviewed by authorities. And with all the social media detectives already breaking things down frame by frame, it might not be long before official answers start coming out. The internet's practically done half the legwork already. Even law enforcement seems to be noticing how deep these online investigations go. Regular people on social media are uncovering details that might have slipped through traditional methods. It's crazy how the crowd has basically turned into a digital task force. And get this, all of it went down while 6ix9ine was live streaming. The people behind the break-in were reportedly watching his broadcast, waiting for the perfect moment to move. They knew exactly where he was, they knew his team was with him, and they picked the perfect time to strike. And that's not random at all. That kind of planning shows this was calculated from the start. The craziest part, the whole thing was practically streamed in real time. Every time 6ix9ine goes live, he's unintentionally giving away clues, where he is, who he's with, and when he's not home. It's like he's broadcasting his own location without realizing the risks. By showing off his moves online, he's basically letting the world know, hey, the house is empty right now. And if the Island Boys really had anything to do with this, then they clearly picked the wrong person to mess with, because 6ix9ine's fan base doesn't play. His supporters have turned into online detectives, going through videos, syncing up timestamps, and even breaking down background noises to piece this mystery together. It's wild to see how deep these fans are diving. They're literally building their own digital case. This whole situation proves how powerful social media can be, not just for clout, but for finding the truth. The internet crowd is quick, sharp, and relentless when they want answers, and sometimes they move faster than the official investigators. But beyond the drama, there's a bigger message here. We're watching how fame, money, and online attention can be both a blessing and a curse. Flashing luxury cars, stacks of cash, and expensive jewelry might look fun on camera, but it also paints a target for anyone looking to take advantage. It's a reminder that showing too much online can open real-world dangers, especially when your every move is public.